Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Brendan Sparks. Welcome to the channel. Here you learn to start and grow on YouTube. Now, I know there's plenty of gurus out there to try to help you level up your channel, and that is great. It's fantastic. I just want to be an extra one for you to start your journey and really see those improvements. What makes me a lot different is I'm here with you. I'm in the weeds with you. We're growing together. I don't have millions of subscribers, and I know what it's like to start from ground zero and really try to put in that work. And the algorithm hasn't picked you up yet, and all those things. Like, I get it. I understand it. This isn't my first channel. This is my second one. And my first one grew to 1.4 thousand subscribers really fast. And that's when I started implementing everything that I provide you here on this channel. Now, look, I don't want to waste your time. So if you're watching this on the replay, make sure you just skip right ahead. I don't want to waste your time. Skip ahead. I'm going to put timestamps there for you. So just click the next one if you're looking to check out the reviews. And also throughout this live stream, we're going to be doing Q&As. I love to give back to the people who have hit subscribe, or even the people that are watching this on replay, whatever. If you have any questions, something that you're just having a lot of trouble with, let me know down in the comments what that is. So I talk a lot about goals. And with goals, we often like to look at the number of subscribers, how many subscribers that we can obtain. But it's the small goals that are going to help you get there. So rather than looking at, say, subscribers as a goal, let's look at your audience retention. Let's dive into your analytics. Go ahead and go to your YouTube studio. Click on analytics and click on each video. And how's your retention rate? Is your audience retention good? Are there people dropping off? How's your hook? And these are often the things that I like to look at, because I say, okay, well, a lot of people are dropping off early on in the videos. What can I do to try to hold their attention? That way I can give them the tips that I've been researching or from the experiences that I've learned from. And I want to thank everybody that's here right now. AliFatCat, thank you so much for being here. Shards of Gaming. We have EmpowerCode, Calorie Lewis. What's up, guys? How are you doing? Let's see here. Kings YT. Hello, hello. CallMeEnder. What's up, everybody? What do you guys up to? How's your channels going? How's your growth so far? We'll love to hear. And here's another thing. And I know I usually do my best to keep everything YouTube related, right? That's what we're here for. You're not here to hear about my life story. You're not here to learn about really what I'm, say, doing in life. But you know what? I like to throw little bits and pieces in there, because we're all going through something. There's no doubt about it. Whether you're in high school and you're just trying to crank out those tests and you're looking to graduate, get that diploma, move on. And what does that look like? What are you going to do in college? And maybe you are in college and you're like, maybe I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, or you know what, I'm going to do this on the side. Or you could be like myself, a married man with kids, and I'm active duty in the military, and I love what I do. I'm about to be 10 years this April, active duty in the military, and I love what I do. But YouTube is my passion. It's my dream. And that's why I'm here. And look, if I can do that, I love to say that. You know why? Because YouTube, or the military, is so time consuming. And I'm sure whether you're in college and all those things, or high school and whatever, we all have our lives to live. But we're here on YouTube because this is our passion. Just don't forget that when you're not seeing those instant results. And if you're planning on quitting, don't. Hang in there, and don't forget the reason why you started in the first place. So I would love to hear too. So if you're watching this on replay, let me know in the description. In your life, are there goals outside of YouTube? Because a lot of times those things correlate too. And if you're thinking about, I don't know what kind of niche I should be diving into, that'd be a great way. Say you want to lose weight, but you've always wanted to be a video creator. Maybe you can start your fitness journey and share that on YouTube. I mean, there's so many different things that we can do. But I will say this, with YouTube, I would definitely say, if you're going to choose a niche, just choose something you're passionate about. Don't look at all the financial side of YouTube, because YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. And you're really going to want to do something that you love to do, especially when you're like, man, I'm not seeing those results. And you're like, well, you know what? I love doing what I do anyways. Reagan V Films. Hey, what's going on? How are you doing? Let's see here. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. And if you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. I've been extremely busy at work. And, that's the thing. I would be posting probably 3 times a week, probably max, if I could. But minimum, I'd probably post 2 days a week. But life life happens, and I've been so busy with my life schedule that it has been extremely hard to post a video. But this is it. Like, I love to do this. I love to review channels. And if you want your channel reviewed, and maybe you just want to be in the next one, just make sure you click the link in the description and just fill out that form. You'll see it's going to be one of the first links there, and that way we can get your channel reviewed. And I do go in the order of when they're received. It's really special that you're helping channels that have more than 4 times more subs than you. Yeah, I think that's what it's all about. Honestly, that's what it is. I'm not worried about subscribers. Even when I started this channel, I never value my channel based upon the number of subscribers. I didn't when I had 2 subscribers. I don't now. And that's the thing. When people have 1,000 subscribers or 2,000, 5,000, let's double that up, right? What is it going to take for you to get to that next level? And what I do is, sure, maybe I haven't reached the 10,000 subscriber mark. However, I have spent countless months learning and learning and learning. And I'm sure those channels who have 10,000 subscribers have been doing the same thing. But here's the thing. I will never be afraid to take constructive criticism. I may think I have it all figured out when even I reach 100,000 subscribers. And let's hope I get there. And let's hope you get there. But we can always listen to the viewers, listen to other channels. And that's another reason that I love to be here too. Side note, I learned a song on my guitar. What song is that, CallMeEnder? Awesome job. Shards of Gaming just ended your stream. Well, thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Sorry, I couldn't be on your stream. I had to charge my phone for this stream. Yeah, no worries, guys. And so the last live stream we did, make sure you check it out. So that's how to get more views using TubeBuddy. And what I did is I really did a deep dive. I mean, it was a long live stream, but once again, there are timestamps for that video. So if you're looking for your keyword research and you're looking, because you know what? Keyword research is one part of it, but TubeBuddy does have a lot of extras that can actually help your channel growth. So make sure that you check that out. And if you don't have TubeBuddy, there is also a link for that in the description too. EmpowerCode says, I'm currently in high school, so balancing YouTube and schoolwork is definitely a challenge. Yeah, for sure. And you know what? Looking back, one thing that I wish is that I started YouTube a long time ago. I wish that 5 years ago, 6 years ago, but I never thought of YouTube as, I don't know. I never thought about it. I never thought about it. I don't know why, but it's crazy how life can lead you to certain places. I never thought I would be a video creator, but here I am. But that is super cool. That's awesome. Imagine you're getting started now and where you can be in 5, 10 years. You never know. You absolutely never know. Getting an NT1 Alpha soon. I'm excited. Yes, that's exactly what I use here too. So everything that I use, everything that I usually talk about, everything is in the description too. So the NT1 Alpha, I love this microphone. Are there better options out there? Sure. Are there cheaper options? Yeah. But I'm definitely going to promote what I've always used and what has always worked. And you know what? A lot of times too, I may switch from one thing to the other. But I'm going to keep you guys current on everything that I'm using and why I'm making that switch, so on and so forth. So I use Streamlabs Melon. Now here I am using Streamyard. So once again, link for that in the description. And what else have I switched up lately? Should switch up internet because we've had so many issues with the internet. Brett Sparks, bro, that's so me. I've always wanted to start YouTube and noticed a lot of YouTubers starting in college just like me. Yeah, for sure. And I think we live in a world now too where it's common to pretty much have a channel. It's common to be on TikTok, right? It's normalized now. So is the market saturated? And here's a good thing. I love to share what big channels are saying or other channels, especially that give YouTube advice. And I actually loved what Sean Cannell said today from Think Media. And he said, he was talking about the market being saturated. And this really hit me hard. So it's all right for the market to be saturated, because that shows that there's an interest within that niche. So, but I think in 2021, what is it that's going to make you stand out? So let me know in the chat. Let me know in if you're watching on the replay. Let me know in the comments what sets your channel apart from other channels. And a lot of times, what that is we call that your why. That's what I love to bring up all the time. What is your why? And sometimes it may be similar to another channel. Like here I teach you, or I help you start and grow on YouTube, right? I help you along that journey. We're doing this journey together. And I do see a lot of big YouTubers giving advice on how to get your first 100. Well, I'm sure that worked great 10 years ago. And I'm not putting any big channels down. They've made it where they are for a reason. They put in that work. They were consistent, and they're giving you the advice and everything that worked for them. But for me, I can definitely say that I'm on this journey with you. And I'm pretty sure that in the future, my why will change. So, and your why may change. Our journeys, we want to continue to grow and evolve our channels, because as we evolve, we get older, even in ourselves, right? Our channels get more mature. We start learning about the quality of our content. Logitech BRIO, I don't know why it does this sometimes, but yeah, we start learning. Oh wow, yeah, that worked. Oh wait, that didn't work. And then you start learning by just posting. That's the first thing too. And I can give you all the advice in the world, but it's you that will implement what's told to you, or when you're taking notes, or if you're watching other channels that are giving YouTube advice. All I have to say is make sure that you are actually implementing. Reagan V Films, I was 3D designing my backdrop and just reached 300. But the audience is what keeps us moving, and knowing we are building a community. Yeah, no, 100%. I remember how many times, it was quite a few times, I went live and I had no one watching. And you see these big YouTubers with 400, 500, 600 people, and you're just like, how? But it happens eventually. You build the trust of your audience. You keep showing up. Just keep showing up. But I absolutely agree. YouTube, when we boil it down and simplify it, make our little YouTube soup, definitely a community and audience building and stuff like that. I think that is absolutely one of the biggest things with having a channel. The question is, how do you grow that audience? How do you build a community? And how do you turn viewers into subscribers? And that's by having quality content. I've had a daily growth increase double of what I had. Awesome, Ender. Awesome to hear. Red Dirt Picker, what's up? What's up? AliFatCat. Yeah, if your audience is full of bots and random kids, you won't want to continue YouTube. Yeah, don't buy subscribers. Don't do it. Don't do sub for sub, because nobody cares about your content. That's where that keyword research comes into play. And once again, if you're looking for a channel review, make sure you click the link down in the description. We're about to get started here in 1 minute. Shards of Gaming. I've started using Streamlabs OBS now. Streamlabs is much better for my streams. Also, my friend fixed my game's code, so I'm working on my game again. Hopefully, we can finish coding it. Right on. Yeah, making moves, man. That's awesome. Let's see here. Same here, man. Would love to be filming and posting more. My work days are 16 hours some days. Just not enough time. Yeah, no, I hear you. And I'm not going to really talk about, my job specifically in the military, but I could definitely say once again that, yeah, it's been a busy couple weeks for me. And it's all good. I can't post as much as I want to, but as long as my audience knows, hey, I'd be here. It's really funny. I've had quite a few people reach out and they're like, hey, Brandon, where you at, man? You doing okay? Or reaching out to other channels that are reaching out to me, say, hey, people are asking, man, just making sure you're all right. We told them you were good. But if I'm not here, that's because of family, or I am so busy with work. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. And there's nothing you can do about it. But you just come back strong. I talk about burnout a lot. And if you can't post, you can't post. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just make sure that you come back and produce even better content. CallMeEnder, Sparks, if any of us do get big, we won't forget you. Ender, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, wouldn't that be something if I stay here and all you guys climb? Hey, that's good for me right there. Hey, that's what I'm here for, though, right? That would be something. But I appreciate you, Ender. I do. It's crazy. I swear, like I have the shiniest forehead, and I keep dimming my light. I don't know. Brendan Sparks, just check out the new SEO tools. There's a bunch now. SEO keyword tools in TubeBuddy. Which one are you talking about now? Are you talking about that there's just other platforms out there that do SEO? Let me know. Ender says, I learned I can't help but falling in love with you is a great song. Yeah, I didn't I didn't know where you were going with that. I learned I can't help falling in love with you, and I'm like, oh, okay, well. But it's a great song. Okay, all right. Sloth Wolf, hello, friend. Just hit my 400 subscribers. Congratulations. Let's do a clapping emoji for Sloth Wolf. Congratulations, friend. Brian Dean had covered the new keywords. Oh, okay, right on. No more baby face, facial hair be growing back, Brennan. Yeah, and then I have to shave it all in the morning. Are you asking about what version of Minecraft I'm playing and what programming language? Let's see here. Got some videos to upload. Awesome, Sloth Wolf. Awesome. Let's see here. I'm just asking what type of version do you think the code is? Okay, I see you guys in the chat. Let's see. We're about to get started here. Everything is saturated, but you got to show what you can do to improve and stand out from everyone else. 100%. 100%. And the one thing I think that allows us to really stand out amongst the crowd is being ourselves. I say this quite often, capitalizing on you, on your personality, on your journey. What is it about yourself, that makes you different? We're all different, but it's capitalizing on that, or, mixing that with our passion. But you can also look outside of that though too. And another way to stand out is mixing niches. And, I've seen where people give YouTube advice, but they're hiking. So you're looking at the B-roll. It's keeping your mind busy. You're not just sitting here with me in my kitchen. That's another thing. Look, if you're afraid to get started, you're afraid to go live, whatever. I have a setup literally in my kitchen. Is what it is. It's what I have to work with. But yeah, I think standing out now, the niches are saturated, which shows that there is that interest in that niche. But you are right. And that's taking the time to do your research, I think, for your videos and even your channel and finding your why. Have your mom and dad be nice to you about your YouTube or not? I think you guys are talking to each other there. I think what sets my channel apart is my use of technology and computer science for social good and public impact, rather than the rudimentary outsourcing of basic tutorials and walkthroughs. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool in EmpowerCode if that's the case, showing that social good and public impact. I know a lot of times, like I don't know about you, but I love to. This is just a side comment. I love to give to homeless. I love to really make an impact on my local community, whether it's toys from the kids, clothes, all the time. We're always trying to give to our local community and people in need. But I don't always have to hit that on the camera. But I would say I think it'd be awesome to do that and come up with money for donations. If you're looking to really utilize your channel or really make your why about social good and public impact, EmpowerCode, do you have ways that you share that with your community or build a community by doing that? I'm very interested. Let's see here. Mr. Beast was known for giving out money. Mark Robert was known for sharing out information and science. What can you do to improve and stand out is the main question to ask yourself. 100%. And you see a lot of channels that are trying to become the next Mr. Beast. So I guess they're like little beasts, right? I am so corny. AliFatCat, my channel is different because I'm the literally only channel who showcases Fortnite emotes. Yeah, that is true. I did see that. While being active with my audience, most Fortnite emote channels are dead with 5 comments per 1,000 views. Yeah, and I think it's and that's another thing, like we were just saying too, is taking those Fortnite emotes and just maybe trying to mix it in another way. But if you are one of the only channels that does that, I mean, that's unique in itself, right? I'm considering moving my face reveal from 100,000 subs on sometime perhaps this week. Do you think it'll be worth it? Feel free to ask me my intent on using my face. Yeah, my personal opinion is that is completely up to you. I don't want to. I mean, my opinion is I think that you would find more growth. My opinion, by showing your face, just because it'll allow you to build that relationship with your audience. And I think that that growth would happen a lot faster than you not showing your face and then trying to reach a really high goal. And then you finally show your face. So that's my opinion. Now, some people maybe like channels that don't show their face. There's a lot of channels that I watch, especially on YouTube Growth, where they don't show their face, but their video, their overlays are so good. They're so quick. So I think it would be worth it. I do. Let's see here. Learn by posting. However, learn by people, take notes, and apply everything learned. Yeah, that's one of the main things that I started doing. I first made all the mistakes, thought I had it all figured out, did sub for sub, watch for watch, and all these things. But then I started learning, and then I started learning and learning and learning. But then I didn't really want to go in my analytics. I didn't want to spend that time. But I'm telling you, like when I really started diving into my content by everything I learned, that's what took me to a few hundred to 1.4 really, really fast. Let's see here. You guys ready to start doing some reviews? Loot Raider, what's up, friend? How you doing? All right, let's see. Yeah, once again, if anybody has any questions, please let me know in the comments, especially on replay. If you're watching this and if you want your channel to be reviewed, there is a link down in the description. Make sure you guys share this out. And before we get started, if you guys are having a good time, just feel free to hit that like button. I appreciate any support that you guys give. And let's see here. That's my channel. Ever reaches 10,000 subs. Let me see that. I always feel secure about the fact that if my channel ever reaches 10K subs, my motives and goals for my channel might change. Yeah, I mean, your goals will, I agree with that 100%. Just don't ever, my thing is just don't ever forget where you come from. I see that quite often. I see a lot of big channels because I love to be part of that journey, right? And then you start to see that they kind of just start doing whatever they want, and then they're not getting the same results. And that's because I feel like we can forget where we came from. And we got to continue with that grind. Really, in the big scheme of things, what is even 100,000 subscribers? That's minimal compared to many, many channels out there. So I'm about to stay away from giving out too much YouTube tips to other people. However, I am helping my brother grow because what I usually give people is like a full YouTube course without knowing. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I love to just go on and just give everybody as much as I possibly can. I guess that's what makes my channel different too. You know, I'm not afraid to hold back. I know one of these days I would like to do a master course, especially for a new audience coming in at a certain point. But for now, I'm just going to lay it all out there. 100%, which might decrease my connection with my audience. Yeah, but here's the thing. I do agree that if you switch up your content, you're going to lose subscribers, like period. I think that's going to happen regardless. But don't forget the end goal. The end goal, in my opinion, is always the people who have not subscribed yet. So I love live streams because I feel like it's a great way to give back to my current subscribers, to you guys that are here now. But making regular videos, especially, if you want to gain subscribers, then you have to gear your content towards the people who haven't subscribed. I did a complete redo of all recent videos to fix everything Brendan said. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, and how's the results going for you, Ender? An awesome job, putting in that work, because that's where it starts. And now when you make those changes, make sure you're up on those analytics. Give it a couple weeks, but start seeing if there's a difference in your click-through rate and things like that, especially if you're updating thumbnails. The Swagger Souls and a lot of big ones. Let's see here. Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm late. You are on time. Life's Magical Journey. Thank you so much for joining us. We're about to get started here. I keep saying that, but we are about to. I remade the thumbnails for every video this month, and February's to have bigger text and made the image pop more. Yes, especially for gamers. You got to think, how am I going to stand out? I mean, not just with content, but big time with thumbnails. Thumbnails are crucial. I hate saying that word. I always use that word. Okay, I'm going to try not to use that word. Or important. Crucial and important. I'm going to try. But yeah, I mean, we want to stand out amongst the crowd. And if we can't even get that click because our content's so amazing and you got the quality, you're improving the quality, but they're not even clicking. I think that's a great start, Ender, especially in 2021. Awesome. And my biggest fear is losing the connection with my subscriber base. I want to try to let them know they're welcome and I appreciate them all. Yeah, and I think a great way to do that is giveaways. Another way to do that is live streaming. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that we can give back. I mean, here I'm doing channel reviews. I consider that a way to give back, in my opinion, but every niche is different. Let's see here. Once you have an established niche, that's my wife. Say hi, honey. Hello. Oh, you were blurry. That's okay. Logitech BRIO tried. Once you have an established niche, stay in that established niche. Not so guaranteed, however, it's your own choice. Yeah, once you start switching up your content, you're going to start seeing a change in your subscriber base, but especially your current one saying, what the heck is going on? And that's why niching down, I mean, that's one of the basics. That's like a YouTube fundamental right there. And we definitely want to niche down because then YouTube can gather that data and push it to the right audience, especially. I mean, some niches allow for some variety, like Mr. Beast. His niche is being random while giving money away. My niche is first play game review speed runs of Minecraft. Yeah, I think Mr. Beast, he hit that algorithm. But the thing is he has a way to hook you, and utilizing money to that's the hook. The hook is in the thumbnail, honestly. But then when he gets you in the video and he's putting the highlight of that video in the beginning being the hook, now you just got to figure out how this whole thing plays out, especially when he's giving away $1 million and things that are just absurd. But just don't forget, there's a Mr. Beast. There's a lot of channels out there that can do that. They have the audience to do that. Mr. Beast can pretty much right now post anything he wants. But being the way he is, a genius, he's always trying to one up not only his competition, but himself. And I think we can learn a lot from that. New thumbnails with recommendations, SEO recommendations. Awesome. Let's see here. Crucial, important, essential. Yeah, we can go with essential. We can start rolling with that. I start bugging myself. When I start hearing myself, I start annoying myself. I had applied your tip for GoPro subscription video. So far, it had been applying a bit more people. I'll apply the tips I got for affiliate links in March. Right on. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much, Kelly Reseller. Appreciate you, brother. Every video's watch time and retention goes up every time I upload. So I'm getting the confetti a lot in YouTube Studio. Super cool. Let's see here. Up north of 60. Thank you so much for joining. It's about the niche, no doubt. Go through it. Hello. Thank you for being here too. Other words for important or crucial, major, significant, deciding factor, influential, critical, pivotal, noteworthy. Man. And I thought I was coming in with all the information. Go through it. Thank you so much for that. Straight up thesaurus. Yes. My niche is the winter camping. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, has an advantage since he had went through the process that we are going through right now. 100%. Yeah, and that's the thing, guys. And when we are niching down, that is going to, like I said, help YouTube gather that data to the right audience. But switching up your content, I love to talk about this one because I see it quite often. And I know that when you're first starting a channel, you may want to try to experiment, and that's cool. That's cool. But the sooner you do figure out your niche, it won't be confusing for your audience that first comes in and they're watching you build something, but your next video, you're doing a family vlog. So, you know, if you really do niche that down, it's going to help your audience determine what that next video is going to be, and they're going to look forward to that rather than questioning, okay, this isn't consistent content. Let's see here. I think I might need an update in my about, especially with adding this first play game review speed runs in Minecraft. Absolutely. Yeah, stating your why in your about section. Hold on. Can be a deciding factor when it comes to people trying to figure out what your channel is all about. Thank you, Go Through It. Thank you again for that. Let's see here. I've been focusing on my thumbnail since my review. It's difficult to think so creatively sometimes, but I think it's helping big time. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. That's it. I'll just say that. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. You're going to see which thumbnails are getting that low click-through rate. You got to go through each video once again, but see which thumbnails aren't operating well and start to see why. And we talked about that in the last video. Make sure you check out that TubeBuddy video. It's a live stream, but like I said, I did put timestamps. And why I'm saying that is because one of the tools that they offer is the fact where you can actually see which thumbnails are better because you're further away, you're closer, you have text, no text. I mean, it's a phenomenal tool. So it kind of does that work for you. But look, if you want to save with TubeBuddy, once again, the link is down below. But I mean, you can get the, what is it, $20 a month, I believe, for the star version. That way you're not paying $40 a month. But either way, there's a lot of stuff that TubeBuddy has to offer. Just trying to make it easier for you guys. Thank you for joining the journey on my channel as we continue along the future. It's all about community, guys. Up north of 60, love your channel, bro. Lots of love here, lots of love. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and Brendan will cut to the BS and help you grow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, if this is your first time here, hit subscribe, click the bell. But, you know, I want you to get value out of the videos. So make sure you check some out, especially if you're hesitant about subscribing. Last thing I want somebody to do is subscribe just to do it. So please check out some content and see if you like it. And I'm always trying to improve too, right? We're always trying to improve. I think some of my early videos, to be completely blunt, are actually pretty boring. So, and I'm always just, I love live streams. I think I'm a lot more comfortable, but that's something I'm working on too. I always like supporting people who watch Brendan because their channels are always improving and I can tell that they are trying. Thank you guys so much for all the love, man. I can't thank you guys enough. I keep myself updating every week about YouTube, but not too much. Yeah. Don't be overwhelmed with the analytics. Like, don't overdo it, but it's definitely something you don't want to neglect. Because just like Mr. B said, to get those subscribers and to grow on YouTube, you got to make good videos. And that is a very general strategy. But at the same time, how do you make good videos? And that's by reviewing your analytics. That's one of the best ways that you can do that. Yeah, the more you stream, the more comfortable you get. Yeah, and I'm finding that with myself too. I'm also finding things that are bugging the crap out of me that I do. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I just love to be here and hang out with you guys. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into the first channel review. And what I want to say before we get started is I want us to continue showing love for the channels that we pull up. And it's not just about my opinion. And when we're reviewing a channel, there's gamers in here. So if we're pulling up a gaming channel, please give that person feedback, constructive criticism. I love it for my channel. People give me their feedback all the time. But this is how we will continue to build on our community, because it's not just about my feedback. I'm one person. I'm one channel. You may have more experience than me. And if you do, just please share that. We can always give back. In the military, it's kind of like somebody who retires, who's retiring, and then they get out and you're like, man, I could have learned so much from that person. But then they just hold on to that knowledge and they leave with it. And I'm the complete opposite. And that's why I started this journey in the first place here on this channel. But look, it's all about us working together. I think I have an advantage because I took a lot of tech classes in high school. I've always been fine sitting behind camera. That's super cool, especially at a younger age, getting started now. Like I said, I can't imagine what the future is going to hold for you. And you're never too late to start YouTube either if you're older, right? I'm 30 years old. You could be 40, 50. It doesn't matter. Follow your dreams, follow your passions. Let's enter the channel review before we go off course. You guys know me way too well. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first up we have, oh crap, hold on. Okay, so first up we have Shrimp Studios. That's who we're going to pull up first. So I'm going to go ahead and share screen. Okay. All right. So here we are. Survival of the Fittest. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see here. And if you guys are looking for a review, just make sure you click the link in the description. We'll be able to pull up your channel and we'll all work together to help you get those views and subscribers. But this is Shrimp Studios. Please let me know what you guys think. What's your first impression? James Pruitt, I see you, brother. Thank you so much for joining. All right, so let's go ahead and maximize this real quick. And all right, so really cool banner. I like this. I dig it, actually. Shrimp Studios established 2020. Get the YouTube symbol, get that cash money. All right, we got some Mario stuff. Okay, cool. No, this is pretty creative. I can see the finger here holding this up. Is that a Game Boy Advance? All right, let me see. A lot of times you could tell a video. And here's my take two. Hold on. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I would just say, as far as like intros go, it's up to you guys how you want to run your channels, obviously. But I would just say too that I love to talk about intro videos being like your trailers being like one of your top performing videos. So as you're continuing to post on YouTube and you're looking at your analytics and you're seeing which one is gaining you the most subscribers, you may want to put that up in your as your channel trailer. And then you also have obviously the other one when you go to your YouTube, not YouTube Studio, but you go up here and we go to customize. We go to your channel, customize channel, or you can go to the YouTube Studio and go to customize channel from there. But we want our returning subscribers. We want to keep that up to date, but you want to put your best performing videos. But I think to start off, super cool. And I'm interested to see your about. And let's see. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me check the chat real quick. See, this is why I wish I had double screens, but I'm special. Let's see here. Doing great. Awesome. Awesome. True. I can probably get jobs from editing skills. Heck yeah. All right, cool. So yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so we have some videos. We have uploads, popular uploads, created playlists. Okay. And let's go to videos. All right. And by the way, guys, if you're ever wondering, if you ever hear some crazy sounds going on downstairs, and if this is your first time on the channel, it's because I'm recording right in my kitchen. Yeah, and this is actually my kitchen table right behind me, if you didn't realize. So if my wife ever comes down here, she's cooking up some food or whatever, just want to let you guys know. Misunderstood. Hello. Thank you for coming in. All right. So yeah, thumbnails. I see here we have so this, okay. Let me see. Shrimp Gaming, Mario Kart. So here's the thing. When we are putting your thumbnails up against your competition, I'd be interested to see how they play out because I don't know. So I see here you did a custom one, but the images are really small here, and so are the text. But like I mentioned before, as you continue to post your content and your thumbnails, everything will start improving. But I see a couple things here. One would be the keyword research. So as mentioned prior to reviewing your channel, we talked about TubeBuddy. I would highly suggest utilizing TubeBuddy for your keyword research. And why that is because this could be the best video on YouTube. But if it's not going to go to the right audience, if YouTube doesn't know where to push this video, it's going to be a lot harder. You're not going to be able to rank that video. It's going to be a lot harder to get that audience that this video is actually intended for. So even if, let's see here. So I see we have content where it looks like you're kind of making stories out of the characters themselves. So I would just be interested to see these thumbnails. Maybe the background is erased, or if you're going to do something like this, where you have Mario and Luigi, I would definitely say like crop that, like bring it in, like make the images a lot larger. That's what I would say. And as you continue on, your thumbnails will get better and better, but definitely don't just use what YouTube gives you. We want to take the time, invest the time into our channel, and you're going to start seeing, once your thumbnails are improving, you're going to start seeing that your impressions are going to go up with your keyword research, and then your click-through rate will improve, and that's how you're going to get more views. And then when your content is improving, those views will then hopefully turn to subscribers. So let's go over to the About. Hey, welcome to Shrimp Studios. Thank you for all the support and have a good rest of your day. Bye. I love that ending. Yeah, so what I would say is, based upon just what I saw really quick, I would just say if this is about, turning where toys become a reality or something like that, figure out, okay, I'm making this type of content. Why am I making that type of content? And you want your viewers to know that too. So especially if you're sharing your channel link, your About section is going to actually pop up underneath your image. So in your About section actually ranks too. So we want to have keyword research in there. And you know what? I may be speaking code right now, but take notes, and you know what? Hit the rewind if you want to watch that over. And like I said, I will have timestamps for all of this, but it's these little tips that are really going to help your channel grow, especially if you're doing nothing. If you're doing no keyword research, you're just starting on your thumbnails, or maybe you're not working on your thumbnails that much, and you're not working on the About section. All these things are little pieces. Just don't get overwhelmed in it, and then just continue to make those small improvements. Let me know, for everybody in the chat, how many videos have you posted, or a rough estimate of how many videos you've posted. What you cooking over there, honey?
Toast.
All that for toast? Sounds like she's putting a lot more work in than just making up some toast. Let's see here. Let me check up on this chat real quick. Hope you guys are having a good time. And like I said, smash that like button if you're enjoying yourselves. Hit subscribe, click the bell if you're getting content, if you're enjoying the value you're getting from this. We have a great community here. I love everybody in the chat. Once again, thank you guys for coming on in. Let's see here. What's this we got? YouTube is about building a business and treating it as a business. So guess what, Ender? You can actually get clients for those. Yeah, the sooner you turn your channel into a business, no doubt the better. If that's where you see yourself on YouTube. If you want to do YouTube full-time one day, you have to turn your channel into a business. And one way to do that, one simple way, would be affiliate marketing. Just utilizing whatever type of equipment you're using. Make sure you put that always down in your description, just like I do. Everything I use, like I said, is always in the description. That's just a good way to get started. But yeah, the sooner that you start doing that, because your content, especially if you're making evergreen content and you're posting, say, for a year or 2 years, and you're building all those videos up and they all have affiliate links, so on and so forth, you'll start to slowly see your channel turning into a business. Misunderstood, first time here. Thank you. Yeah, and thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. I hope you're having a good time. Once again, if you're coming in right now, link is down in the description for filling out the form so you can get your channel reviewed. Just want to let you guys know. Let's see here. Cool. Yeah, and share this out. Share this out with your community. Share it out. Let's see. 30 scheduled. Actually, vids. Let Am I reading that wrong? 30 scheduled. Am I watching vids from a month ago? Damn things. 30 scheduled. You know, that's a really good goal to have, is actually 30 videos. I would definitely say for everybody else that's here too, if you haven't made 30 videos yet, don't be discouraged about your results yet, because I think 30 videos is a great milestone to hit. Because now I'm not saying post 10 videos last week, post 10 this week, and the next week post 10. Just continue to make that content and improve on that content. If you have 30 videos and all your videos are looking the same, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you are improving and you reach that 30 video milestone, it's a good one to have, because you can really start seeing the difference, not only in your content and your quality, but you'll see that in your analytics, and you're going to start seeing things starting to slowly pick up. But that real goal, I always love to tell people, is that 100 video goal. And even if you're making 1% improvements, you're going to really start to see that, guys. I don't like to make promises, but yeah, 100 sucky videos before 1,000 subs. That's exactly what it is, too. I have the videos for February done, except 3 of the extra videos. Yeah, just pushing out content right on. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the next channel that we got. Let's see here. And I remember talking to EpicBear before. So next we're going to pull up EpicBear. Okay. Here we are. All right, cool. All right, so here we have the banner, EpicBear, and based upon the profile picture, we'll go ahead and assume this is going to be a gaming channel. Let's all support each other here and give any type of feedback you guys want. I'm a really big fan of banners, and I actually like the simplicity of this. I think it's actually pretty cool. I'm a big fan of people stating, or channels stating, their why. Like I said, you hear me say that a lot. But that thing, like we were talking about, that competitiveness, that saturated market, whatever niche you're in, there's a good chance it's probably saturated. But I would just say that what makes you stand out? Why is it that somebody should watch your videos compared to somebody else? And that why statement, especially having it in our banner, that can be very helpful. But I like the simplicity of this. I think it's pretty cool. But I think it'd be pretty cool too. I know a lot of gamers do their logos and stuff like this, but to have like the cartoony feel and then have the realistic feel, I just don't know if these two are cohesive. I love to overthink everything. I'm an overthinker. So let me know what you guys think. It's a cute bear though. Let's see. Banner is a bit too simple for me, but I definitely don't dislike it. Yeah, and I think I'm agreeing with that too. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on. And so let's just drag over this. So this is a 29-second video of the Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 6 map with 108,000 views. So once again, we definitely want to convert viewers into subscribers, but I'm interested too, because I know people are talking about not having to put hashtag shorts. I know it helps, but it's obviously a shorts video that took off. Now, for my opinion here would be not to have a video. I know this is your takeoff video. I'm sure this is your video with the most views, but I wouldn't put a YouTube shorts video as your trailer. Personal opinion. One, because like I said, we want to convert viewers into subscribers. Now, while shorts videos can do that, I mean, are you only doing shorts content? And I know you are putting some here, but from what I'm seeing, that's not the case. So I would pick a video that is showing, that's proving to get you those subscribers or your watch time, whatever goal you're trying to achieve. Maybe it's both, but I would not put a YouTube shorts video here. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chats. If you're enjoying this live, I always appreciate you, Kelly. Thanks, brother. It's good to have different channels for different topics rather than mixing it all in one channel. Yeah, if you're going to be mixing up your content, unfortunately, I would say start another channel unless you can mix those niches. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. It reminds me of the homesteading and prepping channel community I'm in. It reminds me of the homesteading and prepping channel. So that's a first impression. So thank you for letting us know that too. Let's see here. Resonance Homestead. Good day. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Resonance. Is that how you say it? Am I just special today? Resonance Homestead. Am I saying that right? Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you. Let's go over to videos, but that's my take as far as that intro goes. Oh, and then let's move over here real quick to your let's see, past live streams, popular uploads. Yeah, so I would go to your customization for your channel too. In the playlist that you have, I would go ahead and do some customization here. Let's see how many playlists you do have. So you have a few, but don't forget, these are also searchable. These can also rank. So we want to put keyword research here. I think this is the one part other than the about that we usually, I think is very common, even on my channel really, is putting keyword research here in our playlist. Because to be frank with you, worrying about the keyword research, worrying about all this, all that, and then we just have these playlists. But man, the amount of views that you can gain from playlists is a lot. And that's what essentially we want to bring people to our videos, is actually sharing playlists. But let's see how many videos you have. You've been on YouTube for a month. So I'm actually interested to see how many subscribers you have gained from that one YouTube short video. That's wild though. Hold on, let me see. Where's that one at? Did I miss it? Huh. I don't even see the YouTube short video, unless I'm just missing it. I don't know. Let's go ahead and go over to your about. A Weird Gaming Memes channel launched in December 2020. I sometimes stream games from the PlayStation. Credit, don't click this. So you got some clickbait there. I see you. All right. And your Discord. So yeah, I would say looking at the content, looking at the thumbnails, yeah, I wouldn't worry so much about the thumbnails. I've seen many channels say, "Oh yeah, make custom thumbnails for your shorts. Treat them like normal videos." That's not going to be actually my take. I'm not going to say I disagree or agree with that, but I'll just say that for me, I'm not worried about my thumbnails for YouTube Shorts. I throw them in a playlist. I have a YouTube Shorts section, which I would suggest to all of you to create. Same place where you add your playlist to your channel. Make sure you put a shorts. I can always have a hard time saying that. Shorts section. But yeah, pretty cool thumbnail here. I would say, yeah, keep working on your thumbnails. YouTube Shorts, I think, is a great way to start off your channel, gain subscribers, and just keep posting. You've been on for a month, and look how much content you've put out. Look at the growth that you found. So I think that's phenomenal. I would just say don't give up, keep posting, and whatever your about section is, because a Weird Gaming and Memes channel, why is it weird? What makes it so weird? Emphasize that, put that in there. Welcome to EpicBear, you know, where weird meets creative when it comes to gaming and memes, or, you know, whatever. And you can emphasize that. But everything else here, and I see a lot of gamers doing this too, personal preference or opinion, I would say we want people to subscribe. We want to keep people on YouTube. So the more that we're steering people away, the more the more we keep people on YouTube, the more YouTube's going to reward us. So if you're bringing people from Discord to YouTube or Twitter or Facebook, that's great. That's all outside sources. But if we're going to continue pushing our content over to our Discord and other places, we don't want to do that. We want them to watch one video and click on the next one. So EpicBear, that's what I would say. And then lastly, when it comes to your banner and your profile pic, your profile picture definitely tells me that this is a gaming channel, but the banner kind of speaks, I don't know, outdoors type niche or something like that. So I think if you had EpicBear with the real bear there, and then maybe even like that cartoony feel or the animation or whatever around the bear, I think that would be pretty cool to merge a real life animal with customization or animation around it, or those colors, whatever your theme color is going to be. That's what I would say. Let's see what everybody's saying. Let's see. Goes live weekly. Make sure to hit notifications so you don't miss out. Yes, yes, yes. I've been going live. I've been trying to go live every Wednesday. That's been my thing lately, and I try to post a video on the weekends. So if I don't post that video on the weekends, that means I am extremely busy with my military life or my family. So I know you guys understand. Let's see. Also, by the way, if anyone seems to try to hate you in school, know that they don't study YouTube and you do. Yeah. And also, half the people you think that are going to be your longtime friends won't. So I would say if you are in high school, focus on yourself and don't worry about other people's opinions. Now more than ever, be yourself and don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Who cares? Who cares? And if those people aren't there and they're not along for the ride, they're not going to be along for the ride later on. So do you and do what makes you happy. And if that is YouTube, then we got a great community here. We're just going to keep growing together the right way, the right way. That's odd. Is there any chance you could use my channel banner to join my server? Okay, let's see. One day, true. Heck yeah. Lots of love here. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Make sure that you click the link in the description, fill out that form. It's the first link that's in there, and that's just going to have you fill out a form, and we'll get your channel reviewed. Next one we have up is MindPlay FFG2 Studios. Feedback on how to improve views. All right, cool. One of my favorite things about this form is actually the one section that says, what do you need help with the most on your channel? And the reason for that is we all have different goals. We all have different goals. Maybe your content is like, you got some fire content, but the problem is you can't gain those views. So I really like that in there. Let's see here. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this up. All right, so we have MindPlay Studios, 38 subscribers. Congratulations for that, getting close to that 50 milestone. Super cool. So let's go ahead and see what kind of content we're doing here. So we have MindPlay FFG2 Studios. I would love to know what it is with the FFG2. Maybe a gamer will know. I'm not really sure. At first, I'm like, is that Final Fantasy gaming? But then I'm like, nope, that's not. So first thing I would say is go to your YouTube studio, go to your customization after you click here. On the left-hand side, you'll see customization. And put one of your videos here for your trailer. You don't need to create an intro trailer, once again, to put on your channel. Just put a great performing video and go ahead and put it on there. 5,000 views. That's great. Super cool. So let's talk about converting viewers into subscribers. And here, just want to let you know that it's kind of cut off for me here, and I'm using desktop. So I'm not sure if anybody's on mobile and they're seeing that, but I would just say that the letters are kind of cut off. I just didn't know if you intended for that to happen. But I would just say, yeah, the banner doesn't really tell us what this is. Like, I don't know if this is a studio. I mean, it's a MindPlay studio. So, I mean, I could probably think Minecraft or MindPlay could just be your actual studio. Is it a recording studio? I mean, so I would just say, try to make a banner that kind of screams, okay, yep, this is what this is all about. We have a Discord. So, I mean, we're talking gaming here, but let's, and I see you use the purple for both. So that's super cool. But yeah, we want to, one, get people's attention, especially when we're looking at first impressions, but two is making sure that we know what your content's about. And you've been on here for, let's see. So got quite a bit of content here. All right, and then let me enlarge this for everybody. So we say, okay, so we started a year ago. And sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. Let's just see. I'm interested. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos in that month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you have a lot of videos. So we want to convert viewers into subscribers, but we also want these to get viewed in the first place. So in order for these videos to start getting those views, I would have to say thumbnails. Really, in 2021, I would say dive deep into focusing on your thumbnails. One, because, I mean, I see you're hitting Among Us up and stuff like that, and we have a lot of different types of games. And for the gamers, my take on gaming is, once again, sticking to a game really as long as possible. And whether just because it's your favorite game or if it's new and trending, but if you're going to switch games, keep it in that same kind of realm. If you want to post a bunch of different types of games, then go ahead. But that is my opinion. Just because you could become known for something. You are known for that one game. So rather than going to a channel who's only going to post, say, Mario Kart World Tour, say, one time, I'd rather go to a channel that does all Nintendo or does everything Mario or does only Mario Kart. You see what I'm saying? That is just my take, and I think that you'll find a lot of growth because it seems like, you're sharing your passion of your favorite games, but it's a lot of different games. But being where you are now after a year, I would want to see that, from 19 views or, say from 5, the recent videos really starting to take off. But I would say as far as consistency, posting, like, you're doing great, but maybe don't post as much and really dial in on your thumbnails. From text that it's kind of hard to see to, a regular screenshot. I'm seeing like a lot of screenshots from the game, but we want these to stand out and we want these to be viewed. So 2 things that I would say is keyword research for like this Among Us episode 1. So think about what people are searching for. They're looking up secrets, hints, trying to understand what Among Us is even all about. Glitches, I don't know, a bunch of different things, and then putting that type of keyword research and actually going into TubeBuddy, seeing which keywords can actually get ranked or actually searchable. And that way you could start gaining yourself some views. So that would be my advice in 2021. Let's see, for playlists, you have quite a few playlists, so super cool there. But yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of different types of content, and I think it's going to be really hard for you to get those views, get ranked, and actually the most important one, in my opinion, would be to gain those subscribers, because the content just didn't seem like it was consistent in itself. Hello, I'm a gamer, Roblox developer, and trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I also don't always upload Roblox because I like variety in games. Yeah. So I would just say, geez, you're a Roblox developer. If that, just saying, if that is your passion, I think it would be cool to try to teach other people how to do that, especially if you're gaining money from being a Roblox creator. But that in itself, I think, would be extremely interesting. And vlogging your experience doing it, like I said, just teaching people or showing people what you've created, or recreating maps that other people have already done, or I think that's pretty cool, actually. And trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, so I mean, having a common goal there. But what we want to do is try to get you to 100 for right now. And I think the way to do that is going to be everything that I suggested. And you're a Roblox developer and you're a gamer, but once again, what separates you from the crowd and what makes you different? And one thing I could tell you is that you're posting a heck of a lot of videos, which is great. But if we're going to post a lot, we want to still try to make all those improvements as if you're still only posting once a week or twice a week. So that's what I would say. And My Play Studios, I really hope that helps you. And like I said, that's constructive criticism on my part. That I want to see you grow. I want to see you. I want to see you get those better results, and I want to help you get to that 1,000. But you will have to put in that work, especially. And that goes for all of us here, including myself. Brendan Sparks, got to go. Look forward to popping into your lives. Thanks. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for joining in, and I hope you enjoy the other videos as well. Game Fever Online, hello. Thank you for coming on in. So that was Mind Play Studios. So for the next one, we're going to pull up. All right. I love to see you guys come back and do channel reviews. I love it. And I know a lot of times I'm pulling up a lot of the same channels, but that's hey, whatever. Like, you're making those changes, making those improvements. The one thing that I would like to say is if we are pulling up your channels, I want to see what I would like to hear especially is the results you're getting. So we can go ahead and make the improvements or make changes to our channels. But I would love to hear is when you guys come back and when you guys come back to the channel and you start to say that you're getting those results. And I would love to hear why that is. Like, what was it? Was it the thumbnails that you're upgrading? What is it? So, but CallMeEnder, let's go ahead and do this real quick. All right. So Ender says that opinions on new thumbnails. So let's go ahead and check that out real quick. Ender, thank you for coming back in and being supportive and making those improvements. Let's see here. Let's just go to videos. And so I'm seeing the consistency here with your tag. So I think that's cool. And would love to hear everybody's opinion on what you guys think. Yeah, this one right here is still really hard to read. Like the SpongeBob SquarePants, but it's a terrifying fan game. Or maybe it's fun game. But obviously it's fan game. But you see what I'm saying? Maybe you don't need so many words. Even if you like blew up Squidward, made him like sideways, and you just got rid of all the text. I'm interested to see the difference for your, and this is something I would look at, Ender. What is the difference between your views or your click-through rate from text to no text? That's what I would be interested in. Say you blow up these characters, would it be more effective? Because it's still really hard to kind of see. It's like lime green in the back, you see, and then here we have white text. So like this works, you know, you have the purple on the white, so that works. And then, but yeah, the white and the lime green is kind of hard to see. That's what I would say. But I do like the purple and the white look. I think that's cool. But as we always mention, less is better. And I think, check this out. This is what we really want to see here. This is what I think we want to see. And when we're scrolling down, I think, and I'm going to say this, and I think everybody else can agree. Let's look at these thumbnails down here. And when we compare them to these up here, I can see a difference. But it's not going to be up to me. In the end, it's going to be up to your viewers, and you will be able to see in your analytics. So Ender, please continue to keep me in the loop, because I think you're doing a good job. I like this one too, the Stardew Valley, but I'm a murderer. So yeah. But for the keyword research, I would say continue to focus on your keyword research and continue to improve on those thumbnails and really review those analytics. Because, for instance, once again, if we typed in Stardew Valley, but I am a murderer, right? If you were to type that in, how many people are actually searching for that? That's what I'm interested in. SpongeBob, but it's a terrifying fan game. Are people searching for that? Or are they typing in the game itself? And then you can then add to your keyword research the end, put it in parentheses or put a dash, then put something like, put your little clickbait section there. But try to rank in search. Minecraft, but I'm the one being murdered. So, I mean, it's kind of a clickbaity type of keyword research here, but I think this would really work if you had like 100,000 subscribers. But for now, we want your videos to be searched for. So that's what I would say, for sure. And but Ender, keep up the good work, man. I can definitely see you making improvements. Next one we got is Game Fever Online. So that's right. You do the Mega Man Maker gameplay. Looking for general tips. Game Fever, please let me know in the chat what improvements you've made. I would love to hear. So I'm happy you're still in here. Shakira Campbell, hello. Thank you for coming in the chat, chilling out with us. We're reviewing channels. Is this just for gaming channels? No, it is not. Let's see. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat real quick. Let's see here. I can only complain about this channel. In my opinion, it is perfectly good channel. Let's see. In the CTR with text is better with the text and tag. Good. So that means the improvements you're making, your click-through rate is improving. But like I said, it is a mixture. It's all about balance. The thumbnails can be on point, but if the keyword research isn't, the thumbnails aren't going to gain those impressions. So you're not going to get the clicks if we're not gaining the impressions. We want to rank in search, especially as smaller or say growing channels, right? I hate saying smaller YouTubers. Even for myself, I don't like saying that. We're all YouTube creators. So, but look, we want to gain those impressions. So in order to do that, it's keyword research. And then you can improve those thumbnails that will then increase your click-through rate. But then it goes to your content and how good is your content. And if your content's on point, well, then maybe they'll click the next video and then hit subscribe. But Ender, I would say keep doing what you're doing. Just really dial in on the keyword research, man. And if you guys are having a good time, don't forget to hit that like button. And let's see here. Healing it. Hello. Thank you so much for coming on in. Sorry, I had to log in from my channel. Let's see. Reagan V, gotta go. Give my dad the plan for the new backdrop for my videos. Hope to improve my health with a stand-up desk. Also, I can say happy early birthday to me. Within 2 Sundays, I'll be 14. Happy birthday to you, Reagan. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you, and I'm sure your parents are too, following your passion and your dreams. Happy early birthday to you. Please, everybody in the chat, let Reagan know happy birthday. Much love to you, and I hope that you have the best birthday. And we're going to go ahead and continue on with our next channel. So that's going to be ThatEditorCodi. If you guys have any questions at all, this is always a Q&A. So always feel free to ask away. All right. So Cody was not an imposter. All right. So let's see what we have here. Among Us. Oh, I want to see something else real quick. No. Okay, cool. All right. So first impressions, please let me know what you guys think. And let's see here, 173 views from 3 weeks ago. All right. Cool. I've seen some video overlays in there. Got some fun stuff going on. Victory. All right. So let's see here. Uploads, popular uploads, and created playlists. Looks like you have 5 of them. But let's see here. So we have 306 subscribers. And looks like you started 3 weeks ago. So what I would say is, one, I would like to ask, because I'm an open and honest guy and I always cut to the chase. So where are you gaining your subscribers from? I would love to hear that, because one, I'm just stating, I'm not saying you are or you're not. Maybe you have a very supportive Discord, things of that nature. The only reason I ask is because we're looking at like views to subscriber ratio. Let's just call it for what it is. You're doing like absolutely amazing if you've gained 306 subscribers from this. I mean, you almost have more subscribers than you do views. So I'm just wondering where you get your subscribers from. And once again, I'm not stating that you are, but I have definitely done say sub for sub in the past. I've done watch for watch. I'm open and honest about it. But I learned from my mistakes. And if you're not doing that, then I would love to know where you're getting most of your traction from, where are your people coming in and subscribing from. So playlists, yeah, I would say go ahead and continue making more playlists as you continue to post videos. And for your about section, I edit Among Us music videos and sometimes edit other things. So yeah, I think Among Us, let's see, Among Us, Shotgun. So it looks like, so once again, you do Among Us music videos and sometimes edit other things. Now, I think that's a pretty cool take, making music videos out of the game itself. I think that's a really cool idea. I think it's unique, it's different. But Cody was not an imposter. Yeah, I would just say I think it matches the fact that you play Among Us. I think that's cool. And my dog is over there chowing away on food, just so you guys know. What you doing, Rosie? What you doing? What you doing? Huh? Come here. Come here. She said, I want to be famous too. That's my cooker. Are you hungry? But I would just say, as far as the channel goes, your growth seems amazing. But keep posting. And we talk about it a lot. We talk about the keyword research and all that stuff. Nothing different, I think, in regards to your channel. It is a very interesting banner. Rosie, lay down. What you doing? Lay down. But yeah, I hope that helps. But I'm more than interested to see how you gain subscribers. Let's see here. Reagan B. Films, who is the imposter here? Working on the redesign plan for my backdrop. Yes, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Reagan, to you. Happy birthday to you. I'm not singing to you, but happy birthday. Don't forget, Reagan, we have to sanitize. Let's see here. If Cody was an imposter, then who is? Oh, it's getting interesting. After I'm done with it, I'm not going anytime soon. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up the next channel. Destroyer 2195. What's everybody doing tonight? Let me know in the chat. What are you guys doing tonight? You guys just chilling out? I know it's pretty late. I would always love to go live much earlier, but this is the time that I have to work with. I got Rosie's hair everywhere. All right, we're good. So here is Destroyer 2195, a weekly gaming channel. Follow me on Twitter. All right, Destroyer of Gaming. Killing it with the content. Killing it with the content. Uploads, okay? Let's see how many uploads you have. Let's check it out. Let me know what you guys think of the banner. Yeah, I think it fits great. I don't know how this pulls up on mobile. I'm not sure if it like cuts it off like right here or anything. Follow me on Twitter. And I've mentioned this already, and I'll just mention it again just because this is for your channel. But I would just say we want to keep people on YouTube. So that, I mean, any chance that I have to put a subscribe button somewhere or not veer somebody off to Twitter or Facebook or Discord or whatever. But you know what? Here's the thing, though, too. I say that because right now I'm talking about YouTube. I'm talking about YouTube growth. So if you're looking to just utilize YouTube as your secondary platform, but Discord or Twitch or wherever you're doing, that is your primary, then yeah, sure. Then just utilize YouTube to just, you just share your live streams over to YouTube. I see a lot of gamers do that too. But if we're talking YouTube growth, yeah, don't push your content out to Twitter and all that. We want to take people from Twitter and bring them over to YouTube. But it all depends on your specific goals. But if that is the case too, the orange is kind of hard to see here. But let's see why you're the destroyer of gaming. So I'm going to assume that it's a lot of gunplay games. So I see we have Hitman, and then it goes over to, okay, let's see here. Grand Theft Auto. So we have a lot of different content here. Mortal Kombat. Hello Neighbor. All right. So I want to see, let's see how long. All right. So we started your journey 4 years ago. I'm interested to see if there was a break in between. So let's see. We have 3 years, 2 years, a lot of posts 2 years ago, 1 year ago. All right. So Destroyer 2195, what I would say for you, and once again, it kind of reminds me of the other channel that we reviewed, where a lot of videos, right? A lot of videos. But I mean, obviously you're putting a lot of time into gaming, into making these videos. And we want those viewers to subscribe, or yeah, turn those viewers into subscribers. But I mean, we see here, like you streamed, we have 4 views, 10 views. And this is after 4 years of making content. So what I would say is if you're looking for YouTube growth, we want to look and see, okay, well, why is that? Why is there 2 views? Because you've been at it. I mean, you've been posting and posting and posting, and you're putting in the work. But at the end of the day, as much as you're posting, is it worth it at that point? Now, I'm not saying stopping YouTube. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying evaluate your journey and where you are today. And what's the difference within your content? What improvements have you made since you started? And one of the things too, I would say that really stands out to me is the thumbnails themselves. With the black text, it's kind of hard to see. It kind of looks like they're like screenshots from the video itself. And then also, I would say is the keyword research too. So like this to me is a very broad term, Final Fantasy. We have that, and we have online. I mean, it's very broad. So what is it about this video? Like, are you teaching them how to do something? So if somebody's typing in like that part of the game, what is it that you help them overcome? So that's what I would definitely not. I'm not saying Final Fantasy Part 52 live stream. I'm saying, how to get past the librarian in this map, whatever, like something that somebody's actually searching for, because these are very general terms in your keyword research, and then they're not very customized thumbnails. So what I can tell you off the bat is it's going to be very hard for people to find your videos, and then it's going to be hard with your A/B testing, right? Comparing yours to the other channels. It's going to be, I think, really hard for somebody then to click on your actual video. And you're putting a lot of work. I mean, you're putting 4 years into your content. Where I would love to see you right now is like 8,000 subscribers. So Destroyer 2195, I would love to help you there. I would love to help you on your journey. So all I ask you to do is just stick around and keep hanging out with us in this community. And I would just say make those improvements. Because I don't think the thumbnails so far are working. I don't know if it's as far as the content. I know you're making a lot of different type of content, but for instance, why are you called the destroyer of gaming? Why is that? Because that can be a funny punch line. It could be a silly one, but why is that? And then we have playlists. You have several playlists here, but don't forget, we mention this all the time. There's keyword research here. And you know what? Maybe you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, and that's why I do mention TubeBuddy a lot, because that's what I'm using. I also use MorningFame, and I know people use vidIQ. But look, check the descriptions of my videos, and I would just say you can sign up for TubeBuddy completely for free. And but that's just going to be one way. That's just going to be that one small improvement that's going to really help you get those views and get those clicks. But I would have to say you're going to have to put in the time to make your thumbnails stand out. But I also want to just say kudos for sticking with it and doing what you love. But if you are simply just, like I said, I already mentioned it, if you're just sharing your videos from one platform and you're, say, throwing them on YouTube, and you don't really care, then that's fine. But look, I want to help your channel grow. That's what I'm here for. So, yep, that would be my tip. Those would be my tips for you. Let's see here. People have requested that I start Twitch streaming, but honestly, I like YouTube and I'm not going anywhere. Maybe once I get bigger, like 100K bigger, I'll Twitch stream. No doubt. You haven't failed 99 times. You just found 99 ways that did not work. I like that. Cool. So that is my feedback for you. And let's go to the next channel. We have AliFatCat. And let's see. Let me just read this over real quick. Okay. So I'm going to pull up the channel. AliFatCat, I got you. I got your questions. I'm going to go ahead and pull your channel up. And like I said, everybody show love for AliFatCat when we pull up the channel. And let's all give feedback to help this channel grow. Okay. Here we go. Yep. So AliFatCat, yeah, I remember your banner. And I also wanted to see here if you made any improvements. Man, I got to add that to the form. I keep forgetting that. AliFatCat, have you made which improvements have you made? Please let me know, just so I can try to pinpoint them. But I remember we were talking about the emotes last time and the dancing emotes. All right, let's see. 23, 10, 21, 28, 21, 14, 18. Let's see here. So, I mean, I see consistency in your thumbnails, but yeah, but my main thing would be you've been on for, let's see here. Yeah, cool. You've been posting for a while. But looking at, like, say, evergreen content or just content that, like, from 3 months ago, we want to see these videos starting to rank up, or not necessarily, maybe not rank up, but start improving with views. So this one has 100 views, but when we're looking at these, and I'm not going to repeat myself. You obviously know, you're in the live stream with us as far as keyword research goes and thumbnails and stuff like that. But I see a consistency in the thumbnails from, say, a couple months ago to the ones that we have more recently. Now I can see some changes here. We have a close up here. The Predator Rise Fortnite. This seems a little bit different to me compared to your regular emotes. So cool. Yep. And congratulations on your 100 subscribers too. But my thing, AliFatCat, is I know you say you're one of the only channels that does the emotes. But my question would be, I wonder how we can mix the emotes with something else. That would be my take, or my question, really. Because this is such a, I mean, when we're talking about niching down, I mean, you really did. I mean, we're talking Fortnite emotes. What happens? My question to you, AliFatCat, is what happens if Fortnite no longer becomes popular? That's my question for you. So is there something that we can do when we are talking about other games and like their emotes? And that'd be my question there. Let's see here. My old thumbnails are just clips. Okay. I think he means gameplay or something. Overwatch has emotes. Yeah. I'm just interested just to see. But you know what? I think that's really cool. I think that you've really niched down on your content. I'm waiting for that to really pick up. And I think I mentioned it before, really utilizing YouTube Shorts. I think this is amazing. This would be really great content for Shorts videos. That's what I think. So music packs. Okay, chapter 2. The About section. Hi, Fortnite fan. This channel is about the coolest emotes showcased right there for you to watch. If you would like to receive notifications when I release new videos, please sub with all the notifications. Hope I earned your sub today. Thanks for the time. See you in the next video. So I remember this also, your description. So AliFatCat, have you made improvements or have you changed things since our last channel review? I would love to know. And I hope that review helps you. Next up, we have EmpowerCode. You guys are having a good time. Please hit that like button if you're getting value out of this. And let's see. Keep doing that. I keep clicking on the video. All right, cool. All right, so here we have EmpowerCode. I'm going to pull up your form real quick just to see. Thumbnails SEO. All right, cool. So, yep, I remember this. And let's see here. 561 views for a month ago. That's really good. Make a change with data science. All right. Yeah, I see you're putting video overlays. Good, good, good. Good. Yeah. Awesome. I'm interested how your audience retention is. Yeah, I think that's really good. Cool. So let's go over to your thumbnails. That looks good. And I know this is going to be in comparison to other channels within your niche. Looks like you're working on your keyword research there. So for 361 subscribers 6 months ago, so that's pretty much on point. So look at this, 1, 2, 3. We did the break after 5 months, and then you started to really pick it up in that 4 months, and then we took a few months break there. So look, I would definitely say stick with it, because if you do, I think you're going to find yourself growth. I mean, look at this, especially with this 561, 80, 90. I can see that things are starting to pick up for you. Stay with it. Stay with it. And maybe let's see. You posted, once. There's a lot of videos this month. But here's a good thing. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos in that 1 month. And if you were to say just post once a week, that could have gave you a couple months of content. And then while you're doing that, you're learning from each video and then, building upon that. So I would just say, if say consistency is hard, whether it's because you have to put a lot more time into your videos, or it's just balance between life and YouTube, schedule those posts out and buy yourself some time. And then that way you won't face burnout or whatever. I mean, this could be COVID related or I don't know. We're all going through stuff nowadays, but good job for coming back in. And then look at that, you're hitting it hard. And I think that, I mean, I can't really tell with the keyword research, but I can definitely tell that you're doing it. How to install PyCharm on Mac, beginner tutorial 2021, data science on, I mean, yeah, good. Man, I would just say keep posting. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. Just keep posting. And it's hard for me to really tell what's working or what isn't, but I think I see a difference in your newer thumbnails. I mean, see, like this play on the letters is kind of hard to see, but now I see that you put the backdrop behind your text. You have larger text there. I mean, let's see, install PyCharm on Mac. And I see you put it there. Scrape and summarize news articles. Okay. Web scraping with beautiful soup. The one thing I would say as far as the video goes, that we just watched, I would just say, hey, Mongoose, what's up? Thanks for coming on in. I would just say snappy, right? And I think it's just keep posting, because the quicker that we can get to the content, the better. I found myself when I first started this channel too. Hey guys, here, and I think I called it Content Creator Hangout at the time, but this is just an example, guys. Hey, welcome to Content Creator Hangout, the place where creators meet community. Here, we will also help you grow and start on YouTube. Well, in today's video, we're going to talk about this. You know why? Because, well, it's like, okay, I'm not saying you necessarily did that, but what I'm saying is, like, hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're, even if you did like, hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to cover this, right? And my name is this, and here you do this, or we do this. You'll learn to do this, and then you just get right to it. Because the longer that, and I see this all the time when people are saying my audience retention isn't very good, and then when I take the time and kind of go to that channel and watch a few videos, I find myself saying, wow, like that was a 30-second intro, and then they're talking about what they're going to get into in the video, and now it's a minute or a minute and a half, and then they start, getting into that content. So just think about if you were typing something, and we have to try to remember ourselves that there is somebody on the other side of that lens that we're looking through. And so when you're looking up a tutorial, whether it's for gaming or how to fix something or whatever, and say we're talking a lot about the actual channel itself, like they don't care. And that's the fact. But if we can slide that in there and get it in there quick, but then get to the nitty gritty, exactly what it is, the better. So I would just say, as far as what I've seen, as far as the intro video, I think that would really help. And as far as audience retention goes, and you know what? If that takes your 4-minute video down to 2, well, then so be it. And that'll help you actually gain the trust of your audience, and it'll actually help your retention, and which will then help you allow YouTube to then actually push that video out, because YouTube's getting, you're getting good results, and YouTube will then reward you for it. But I know a lot of people say, oh, 10 minutes is a great one, especially for once you're monetized, this and the third, the longer the videos, the better. Like, no, cut the fluff. And especially when we're getting started, I'm not saying make shorter videos. I always say make them as long as they're needed to be. But I would just say that EmpowerCode. I think that if there was a tip, that would be the one for you as far as the actual quality of the content itself. But I'm telling you now, these thumbnails, I like them. I think they look good. I like the play that you're doing on them. I think the blue and the yellow actually go pretty good. I would just say keep working on your theme of your channel. The lime green, I don't even think the lime green is needed. I would keep putting your blue and that yellow. I think they work really good together. And I see the improvement. I see a lot of smaller text, and even just your not very long ago, even this one here, but your more recent one, bigger text. It's zoomed in a little bit on the thumbnail itself. I don't know. I could tell that you're putting more work into it, and I see that improvement. So let's go over to playlists. Cool. Yeah. And let's go to your about EmpowerCode, helping you make a visible change with technology. Hello, everyone in my channel. EmpowerCode, I will take you along on the journey to technological empower youth. I have always believed that technology was not an unreachable complex tool, but rather, okay, so you kept the same about section. All right, so EmpowerCode, yep, that would be my advice to you, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Everybody doing good in the chat over here? I still see you guys. Thank you so much for hanging around. And don't forget, any feedback for the channels we pull up is always appreciated. I don't show my voice, so I don't really have an intro. Mongoose, same. All right, cool. So next channel to pull up. And if you're just coming in and you're looking to get your channel reviewed, and we can go ahead and pull it up, just make sure you fill out the form in the description. All right, so Shards of Gaming, let's see here. All right, so you're new about on your channel, and let's see. Home tab layout. All right, cool. Okay. All right. So yeah, main channel looking good. Let's see. As far as your videos go, 16 hours ago. So okay, these are just your regular live streams. Okay. Oh no, wait, they're not. So we're posting a lot of videos. Yeah. So all right. So Shards of Gaming. I can't remember exactly what was brought up last time, but yeah, two things for sure I can tell you that stand out to me. It's the same thumbnail. And it doesn't, I think that if somebody's looking up Mario, it's going to be really hard for somebody to click on this compared to something that really stands out. So I would have to say, really dial in on your thumbnails, because I see some of them here you're customizing. But for the most part, we're just using the same thing here. So, I mean, you're posting so much, and I've kind of seen that consistency as far as reviewing channels today. And it's just, you're putting a lot of work in for the minimal views. And I think that we need to get more impressions by working on that keyword research and get more clicks by working on those thumbnails. So that would be my tip for you, Shards of Gaming. And it's going to be time consuming. It's not going to be fun, but I mean, in my opinion, it would be post less and research more on your analytics and invest your time into doing those things. That's what I would say. And playlists, you have plenty of playlists up, and you said your about section, right? So looking for first time playing game reviews, awesome Minecraft maps, Shovel Knight speedruns, awesome family friendly gaming content right here from a Christian gamer, Super Mario Bros. 35, first gameplay reactions in my diving into series. Yeah, I think I mean, and you have some major milestones here. But okay, so here's the thing too. I think having milestones is really good, but sharing milestones that, like, if I'm going to subscribe to you and I feel like I'm really helping you get to a SMART goal, which is that specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time sensitive goal, then I would say, like, if you're like, hey, help me gain, once I reach, if you're going to say 200 subscribers, what's going to happen at 200? Like, if you really want to get to 1,000, like, we have to have goals to get to 1,000, because getting to 1,000 and then 50,000 and 100,000, I mean, they're humongous goals, but really, what are you going to do to get there? And what you're going to do is, one, you could share, I guess, with new people coming in, like, let's as this channel grows, I can't wait to do a giveaway at this. I mean, if you really want to, but honestly, in your about section, I would just keep it exactly what it's meant to be, and that's what your channel's about. Because with having 114 subscribers and you're talking about a goal of 50,000 subs, I wouldn't take it very serious if I was coming in and if I was a new subscriber, because you're like shooting for the stars, but we want to have that goal that's really attainable, and letting people know why they should subscribe is the whole point, I think, in the about section. So I think you started off good. Like welcome to Shards of Gaming. Here we cover game reviews, Minecraft maps, and Shovel Knight speed runs. We also you can also enjoy family-friendly gaming content. And if you really want to put Christian Gamer in there, I mean, you can. But I just don't, like I think I mentioned before, I don't know if that has anything to do with your content at all. If not, then I probably wouldn't even put that in there. But that is completely up to you. And then, I mean, you could probably end it there. Like, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell, because so you don't miss the next video or future live streams, something like that. But yeah, that's my take. I think we all want 1 million subscribers. We all want many, many subscribers, but we need to really, have something where the community can come together and really feel like, okay, I'm making an impact here. But, just even for myself, if I was like, all right, I'm going for 1,000 guys, and you'd be like, wait, hold on, man, you still got to reach 500. Like what, and to me, that'd be a much better goal to have, that my, even the community here, you guys could probably really help with sharing content out or showing up in lives, making sure that you feel part of that community. All right, Shards of Gaming says, so if I were to remove the milestone or change them to smaller ones, would it be better? If you absolutely want to share your milestones, sure. You can, that is completely up to you. I would, if you were to ask me, I would say, yeah, remove them and surprise people. If you, reach a milestone, say it is 500 subscribers, like you can then do a giveaway, not to gain more subscribers, but to give back to those other subscribers. And like I mentioned before, having milestones, or, I guess goals and milestones kind of go hand in hand. I just see so many channels get wrapped up in subscriber based milestones when we're not looking at all the extra things that's going to help us gain the subscribers in the first place. If I were a viewer, honestly, to be honest, I could care less if a channel reaches 1,000 or 1 million subscribers. All I want is better content. That's what I want. Like, if I were watch a YouTuber, I'm like, man, and he's just like, look, next week it's going to be even better. I'm gonna be like, oh man, I can't wait till next week. I could care less if their goal, I guess really what their goal is. And I think the goal, if a viewer watches your videos, the best thing we can do is bless them with better content, more quality, whether it's better equipment, or you're just making those small changes for cutting the fluff, working on your thumbnails. Shards of Gaming, I would worry less about the milestones and then worry more about the small things that will help you reach those milestones. That's what I would say. And believe it or not, oh, don't believe it, because we still have another one. Misunderstood. All right, cool. So we're going to pull up your channel. Okay, so I see you didn't put the link there. You didn't put the URL. So I'll try to find you. I'll try to pull you up real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to pull up Misunderstood's channel real quick. Do you have Misunderstood? Do you have a custom URL? So is it like youtube.com/misunderstood? Oh, wait, I think I found you. I did. Cool. I found you. Got you covered. All right, cool. Whew. All right. So for Misunderstood, here we go. My escape. Let's see here. Surviving mental illness and becoming financially free. Cool. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that, Misunderstood, but like same thing. So when we're looking at the banner, it kind of cuts off free here. Kind of hard. I know the cursive, cursive I think would be good if we could make this bigger, actually. That's my opinion. And let's see here. So 109 views 2 months ago. Okay, cool, cool. All right, so we have uploads. So let's see your videos. So started a year ago. Let's see. So 3 months, so 7 months, 10 months, 8 months, 7 months, 6 months, 5 months, 4 months, 3 months. And then it looks like once you hit like a couple months ago, you're like, all right, cool. Like I'm here. Time for the takeover. And it looks like you've been posting a lot ever since. Relationship starts. Okay, so this is like checking in again. Sobriety is a journey. Yeah, and I think from women empowerment, I just think that's super cool what you're doing and sharing your journey along the way, helping other people. I just think that's super cool what you're doing there. So inside my sobriety journal, I personally can't relate, but I know my wife can. Celebrating a few years of sobriety, so I think I got a lot of love for channels like this. So lots of love. But I would just say a couple of things that stand out to me is kind of what we're talking about a lot tonight is yeah, keyword research. So let me see here. I want to just see this channel review. Okay, so as far as like mental health vlogger, and then we look at sobriety in itself, uh, my escape. Okay, surviving mental illness. So yeah, what I would do honestly if I were you is I would look up other creators within the space that you're considering, right? The where you're thinking of taking your channel. Because I don't want to suggest what I would say, which niche or this, that, and the third. I would try to really look at your competition and see what they're doing. Because I know honestly, if you're looking at sharing your journey to give back and because a lot of times that's I'm not going to speak in a place of sobriety because that's not me. All I know is my wife's experience. But what I can say is two things stand out to me. One is thumbnails. Two is going to be the keyword research here, because there's so many different topics. I feel like if you were to type in, and I don't know if you have TubeBuddy, Misunderstood, but I would definitely say check out the link in the description for TubeBuddy. If you don't have it, it is free. You don't have to pay anything, but you can upgrade if you want. But for instance, what it's like when you're 1 day sober. Best tips to stay sober. Why it's so hard to put down the drink, or like maybe you go in a place of sharing the journey of whatever it was, say at the time, like when you weren't sober, really diving into each topic individually and sharing that, like rather than breaking it all down and say like vlogging and talking about it. I do that a lot here in my live streams, but I would just say that sharing from a perspective of somebody who's not sober yet, and then sharing it from a perspective of somebody who is, I think there's a lot of content there. Sure, there's opportunity for vlogging too, but I think that's two different types of content, really, because it could be, is it informational or is it sharing your journey? Because I think you can do sharing your journey with informational, but if you're kind of vlogging how your day is, how you're coping with it, how because I see in here like hold on, because I see here like black women can't catch a break, and and whether that's things that's going on in the world or like things from you specifically, that could be kind of like vlogging type content. But I think that if you really say do want to niche down, and it's from the mental health, I would say look at what people are searching for, and I mean we could do that here. Let's see what I'm actually searching for here. That's kind of funny. Let's see. Why it's so hard to stay sober. Let's see. How to stay sober. All right, check this out. Sober from alcohol, sober from drugs during the holidays for 30 days, forever, while drinking alcohol, drinking without. I mean, how to stay, and how to is like one of the best ways to do this. But how to, I mean, you see what I'm saying? And how to stay sober, the letter A. Let's try that. How to stay sober, the letter B. C. I mean, this is just one little quick tip to find out different types of content. But essentially, we want to find things that people are searching for. Because I see that you're here, you're wanting to post. But as far as like the thumbnails, I would say create your own, because I've kind of seen this one before, I think, on one of like the free image things. But I would say create your own, whether it's your face and your expression, like why I can't stay sober, right? And you're just like, oh, there's that despair look, or like what it's like to be sober for a year and you're celebrating, you're excited, and there's a text on there, 1 year sober. I think I would have to say maybe things like that. But yeah, keyword research and thumbnails. Yep, that would be my focus if I were you. And then figure out really what your passion is, because if it is vlogging and it's sharing your story of what you're going through all the time, that's a very competitive niche. But I think if you have a lot of tips and guidance, or say even schooling, but you've been through so much and you're just like, look, I want to help that next person and just make it more informational, you can go that route too. So but cool. You have lots of playlists here. And then for your about section, I could pull this up all the way. I struggle most with social anxiety. I also have a rare disorder, most pretty challenging at times. I share my experience, how I get through life, etc. I have to warn you, I'm super transparent. Just remember, life really is what you make it. If you have, sometimes they speak from their own fears. We want to accomplish everything. Yeah, so I think there's a lot in here. I would shorten it. My opinion, I would shorten it, and because I see that you first talk about yourself here. If then you bring it to the other person's perspective. If you have a mental health condition or a disability, focus on what. Yeah, so I would just put your statement in the beginning of like what it is like your channel's about, and then let all this other stuff breathe in your content, you know. These are like the encouraging words I feel like we should be telling people, like in the videos themselves, but keep it short. I mean, my opinion is short and sweet. Get right to exactly what this is about. So I'm not sure how many subscribers you have here. So if we're looking past that and you have, okay, misunderstood as always. So welcome to Misunderstood. On this channel, you and I, or we will continue our journey together in regards to social anxieties. Let's see here. Mental health and the difficulties of life. However, we will get, I would just say, like, really figure out, because I see here you say surviving mental illness and becoming financially free. So becoming financially free is kind of, I don't want to say a niche in itself too, but because I feel like that could be a great addition to like being like, whether it is the addiction led to mismanaging funds and things like that. But this kind of, I feel like, are kind of separate to one another, because I may want to go to a financial advisor and say, okay, look, I'm really bad with my funding. I'm looking to get this better. This may be a result of you becoming more mentally fit or getting sober, whatever that may be. But I would sit back and consider your why also, and why it is that somebody should subscribe, and what are like the main 3 things that you cover in this channel? Like, what are those 3 things? Or maybe it's just that one that you're seeing a lot of people just really aren't talking about. So that's what I would say. And continue, just keep working it. I mean, you have an about, so it's not like you neglected it. I just feel like we could get right to the point and state exactly what this is about. Yeah, what I would do if I were you, Misunderstood, like I said, I would take a few days and just really think, okay, and research other channels, and then really say, okay, what do I want to do? What is it I want to do? And then it's okay, now I know what I want to do, or what kind of content I want to do. Why do I want to do this? Why should somebody subscribe? And then you can find out your why. Like, why is that? So here you learn to start and grow on YouTube. If you don't care about YouTube, you should not subscribe to my channel. You probably should not be here. And that's the same thing, I think, for yours. And your content is consistent, whether it's going to be for your vlogging or for those helpful tips that are going to help people looking for answers. They're just like, okay, I would love to know what it's like. So you're like, look, it's your first day sober. This isn't a congratulations. This is an everyday thing for the rest of your life, right? But look, just wait till day 2, like, taking it one day at a time, or, however you share that journey. There's a lot of people, I think, that could use that. So yes, I know I get into it here, but I really hope that helps you, Misunderstood. And I'm wishing you nothing but the best as far as your journey for yourself, and helping many, many, many people out there who could definitely use that type of advice. AliFatCat, yes, you can ask me a question. Absolutely. If anybody has any types of questions, please feel free to ask away. Adisham Khan, hello, friend. Thank you so much for coming on in. And let's see here. For the next channel we're going to pull up, that is going to be Mongoose Xx. And Mongoose, are you still here? Because I would love to hear what improvements you've made. I don't know why I haven't put that in the form yet. That will be an addition that I will put in. I think I need some water. Yeah, any questions you guys have, just please feel free. That's why we're here. Should I show my subscriptions list? What do you mean, like showing your subscribers? I'm a big fan of showing sub count. I like showing sub count because I like transparency. That's just me. Now, everybody has their own reasons. I know that many people like to hide their subscriber count because then eyes are more on the content rather than viewing the subscribers. Like I see the psychology or the reverse psychology there. However, I also like the fact that if I'm at 346 subscribers, somebody's like, man, I like that channel. Like, why is that channel not at 10,000 subscribers? Like first I'm going to subscribe, then I'm going to share. It's just kind of, that's my perception on it. If you're putting value out there, value is value. And I understand what you guys are thinking. Well, you're probably saying, well, look, if they have 11 subscribers and it's great content, they're going to be less likely to subscribe. Sure. Just keep posting content. Just keep pushing your content out there, and they will come eventually. But if you're asking if you should show your subscribers, my opinion is yes. Maybe some people will say don't, but I would say yes. That's my opinion. Let's see here. Does my about look better? I removed the milestone thingy and replaced it with current milestone. Does it look all right? Hold on a second. My total views get stuck on my about page. Your total views get stuck on my about page. Huh. EpicBear, we did do a review for your channel. You can just check out the replay. And I think it's one of the first ones we did. It might be like the first or second or something like that. But yeah, we did do a review for your channel. Why my total views get stuck on my about page? I'm not really sure, Adasham Khan. That interesting question. Not really sure. Shards of Gaming, yeah. I would just say remove your milestones and like I said before, just having those realistic goals. I mean, the about section is neglected. I mean, we should definitely be updating our about section, especially as our why changes and our channel progresses and evolves. Just making sure that we're up on it. Like I said, don't think too deep into it, but I just always try to think of my stuff, my videos, my thumbnails, my titles, my everything based off of somebody who is clicking. That's why I say I watch my older videos and I cringe. I'm already cringing. And that is a great thing. It's a good thing. But why am I cringing? Because it was boring. And I don't want my content to be boring. But the only way to start realizing, okay, well, how can I make it less boring? Because I can see that in my analytics. I can see a lot of the older videos, the audience retention was horrible. And it's all good, though. I'm going to pull up Mongoose real quick. So this is Mongoose Xx. And let's see here. Mongoose, I know we've pulled up your channel before. Please let us know about the improvements that you've made to your channel, just so I am aware. But I definitely can say that opening up the channel, you have all these videos, but I don't seem to see any when I come to your channel here. So I would go to your customization for your channel and I would put a video here. And then also for your playlist, I would add them to your customization for your channel too. So once again, yeah, just go here and go to your channel or go to YouTube Studio and go to customize. Now I would add some playlists there. And yeah, because especially you're creating playlists. So I do Forza videos and meme content I post. So I would also update your about section and talk about what you have to offer to other to the viewers. So you do Forza videos and sometimes a little bit of meme content, but somebody should subscribe to you because you make fun content to watch. So I mean, if you really think about that, if you were to ask somebody, hey, you should subscribe to my channel, and they're like, sure, why? And you say, well, because it's fun. They're probably going to ask you, well, why is it fun? Why? And then dissect that. You make Forza videos. Why? Or what kind of Forza videos are they? What makes them different than somebody else who makes Forza videos? Or are you doing Forza videos and other types of content? And so dialing in what your content's about, but really trying to figure out, why am I making this content in the first place? And that's going to help the viewer understand why they then should subscribe. Brendan Sparks, I changed it. So it's only milestone it shows now is 200 subs. Yeah, I think that's, if you're going to put a milestone in there and you want people to come together, I think that's better than saying 1,000 and 50,000. I still think it's not needed, but doesn't matter what I think. Honestly, it really does. It's my personal opinion. But if you want to bring your people together to reach a common goal, I think 200 subscribers is great. And if you're going to put something like that, you could always, like, as you're coming closer, you could always let people know, hey guys, you know, once we hit this, bam, this is going to happen. In fact, at 200 subs is my milestone too, because we have similar sub counts. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, let's see here. And but Mongoose Xx, that is my advice for you. And actually, you know what? I want to do something real quick because I feel like that was kind of short. Let's go back to here. I want to just see your thumbnails, because if we are looking at, according to the form that you filled out, if we're looking at views, we got to talk keyword research. Got to talk keyword research. So if you are searching on YouTube and say this is the type of content that you like, it's Forza. Let me ask you, Mongoose, would you type in Camaro around the new Nürburgring, or driving almost upside down? Like, you have to think, like, would you type these things in? The Logitech, I wouldn't even put that in there because it has nothing to do with Forza, because that's what you said you were making videos about. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's some stuff. There's some stuff that I'm just not really sure about. And just even the title about that, I'm not really sure what's going on there. So I'm not really sure. But 1, thumbnails; 2, keyword research; 3, dialing in what your content is about. And because that essentially, you know, we talk about getting impressions and we talk about getting the views. The only way to get views is putting your content out there by your keyword research, and then your thumbnails being clickable. Shards of Gaming says, does anyone have any ideas for a fun face reveal? I'm wanting to do something other than just take my helmet off. I want to make it somewhat special and make it fun for viewers. Yeah. Any tips there, you guys? I'll let Shards of Gaming know. You ever just look up like face reveals, Shards of Gaming? I would be interested to see what's out there. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. Because guess what? That is it for our channel reviews. Right now, we will specifically look at any Q&A. If you guys have any last-minute questions, please let me know now. And look, if you guys got value out of this, please hit that like button. If you're new here, especially if you're watching this on replay, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss future videos, especially if you want to start and, more importantly, grow on YouTube. Sometimes growing, I mean, on YouTube, that's one thing, but sometimes the harder thing really to do is start, right? Like place my hands above my head or something. Yeah, I think you could do some interesting things. Start with the eyes, then the nose, and the rest. Well, hopefully I'm going to have a video for you guys this weekend. And I think it's going to be a very interesting topic. And I'm not going to tell you guys all about it right now. But hopefully I can get it done by this weekend. It's just, like I said, we talk a lot about balancing. And right now I also have my military life, which is what puts food on the plate, essentially, for my family. But, you know, this is my thing. It's just showing up again and again. And that's what I want for you guys too. If I gave tips today and you're like, oh, can't believe you said that. Like, I just want to be honest with you. I don't want to sugarcoat things, and I want to see you make those real impressions, make those real improvements, because I've seen it so many times, especially when my subscriber base on my first channel was first my family and friends. So like, oh God, you're so good. Yeah, you're doing so good. Keep it up, you know, like super, super fun. And that's why I say too, with the comment I made a minute ago, our content could be fun, but is there value? And if there isn't one video, are you consistent enough to post a video that's just like it, but your content's getting better and better and better? Or are you posting all the time thinking that it's going to get you more views and subscribers? Because if you post all the time, but the videos just aren't good, then you're probably not going to gain subscribers. So I think for 2021, let's continue to post and improve, and think about why we're making the content we are, and really utilizing our personalities in the midst of things. We're all going through a lot right now, and I think YouTube is a great escape, or it's a good place to rally it all in, like Miss Understood, where she's sharing her journey in a life of sobriety and really just trying to help other people. And I think that's what it's all about. What can we do for the person that's watching? What is it that we have to offer? Our about section should say that. Our banner should really be uniform with what our why is. And if you're not doing keyword research, click the link in the description for TubeBuddy. Get started today, and it's completely free. It's free. And you can even get the first month for one of the premium services through Star or Legend. You can get the first month for free doing that too if you want to upgrade and try it out for yourself. But these are the little things that we can do to gain those views, but it's the quality of your videos and what you have to offer that's going to convert a viewer into a subscriber. God, I need some water. But when you get subscribers, you know, going live, I think, is a great way to build community like we're doing right now. And my goal really is to have true followers. I feel like the only way to do that is to give you guys just the best advice I possibly can. And that's just my experience. And that's just being open and honest and going on this hard journey, because YouTube isn't easy, right? It's a long journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And it's going on this journey with you and showing you guys, look, I'm here too, and I'm still showing up. At least I'm doing the best that I possibly can doing that. I want to thank everybody that came into this live stream, that showed support for the other channels especially, or that just took the time to be here and trusted me with a channel review. Red Dirt Picker, what's up, man? Thank you so much for coming back in. And look, this is a great community that we're forming now. So please continue to share this out with other channels. Bring people in. Let's continue to grow this community, because essentially, you never know. You could end up linking up with somebody else, doing a collaboration, and making friends here. You never know. Absolutely never know. And to me, that's what YouTube's all about. And look, if you're sick of all the BS that you're seeing on YouTube, I'm sorry. I'm not going anywhere. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.